What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Losmic. Thank you guys for stopping by once again. This video encompasses insecurities. Insecurities has always been a really touchy subject for a lot of people. Obviously with insecurities, it's the things that we find in ourselves that are imperfect, that we don't like, and it's always the best when somebody else points them out as well. You know what I mean? So I feel like this video is kind of to help people that are kind of dealing with that, because like I said, it's always one thing when you don't like certain things that you see within yourself, whether it's physical or emotional, whatever it is, but it's never any better when somebody else finds it and they exploit it as well, which I feel like a lot of us have dealt with, and it can ruin your day just by hearing a certain thing about oh, my weight or my acne or whatever. And I kind of want to touch on mine. For a while I was really insecure because I've battled with acne my entire life. I mean, not my entire life, but as far as I can remember, in middle school. I mean, it's pretty normal for some people to go through puberty and all that to get acne, and then it kind of fades away a little bit as they get older and all that, but it never happened for me, and it seemed like once it started, it didn't really get any better and it got worse and worse. Obviously I'm actively trying to suppress it, but if anybody with acne knows that it doesn't really go away, it doesn't just stop, but you do a lot of things to help minimize it as much as you can, whether it's having certain face washes, or eating certain things. Obviously drinking a lot of water helps. Eating clean foods, eating things that aren't high inflammatories, like dairy, stuff like that. Those are the best things that you can do for your skin. And my skin has always been extremely sensitive. I mean, to the point where if I were to have, let's say, like something greasy, like I don't know, fucking pizza or something, and I didn't drink any water to like try to, I don't know, flush out that oil or anything, I'd fucking break out crazy. I'd break out almost the day I eat it. You know what I mean? It's just my skin is always super sensitive. And on the other hand, I'll have somebody not wash their face at all, eat pizza, do whatever the fuck they want, and nothing. This is crazy how genetics works. And that was a big insecurity that I had growing up. And I think what helped me kind of get over it, and obviously as you guys can see, my hairline's going away. It's going away. I'm 25 years old and my hairline is already starting to it's not agreeing with me here. And that's another thing that I really didn't even notice until kind of earlier this year, honestly. And as I look back at some of my old pictures, with it being apparent now, I see it slowly happening. I see it kind of like the little peak and it's going, and it's just, those are probably the two biggest things I had to get over, and the way I got through it was just that I just accepted that there's not really that much I can do about it. It's just, there's not that much I can do about it. With acne, like I said, you can suppress it as much as you can. I wash my face twice a day. I try to take care of myself. I eat a lot of fruits. I try to stay away from greasy foods as much as I can, because every now and then you can have greasy foods. We're human. But I do my best to try to keep my skin clear. I'm constantly washing my sheets and my blanket to make sure I don't have any dirt and bacteria, all that bullshit on the sheets. Whatever. But dealing with those things, like I said, it was just me accepting them and embracing them almost, to the point where you have to look at it. You can't just hide away from it, because there's times where I didn't even want to look in the mirror because of how bad my face looked, and that is not going to help at all. As hard as it is, you have got to face the music. And once you do, you just embrace it yourself, because there's really fucking negative people out there that will just point it out constantly. Oh, you got this, or you got bad acne, or your hairline's receding, all that kind of shit. And it's just, when you embrace it, it's not gonna bother you anymore. It's like, yeah, I know. Yeah, I mean, it's, when I first found out, like I said, I never really paid attention to my hairline at all, so that other people started pointing it out. I'm like, fuck, man, my hairline is actually receding. Like, my hairline's is saying bye-bye, so it kind of got me a little bit insecure about it, because I didn't even realize it until people started saying shit about it. I'm like, fuck, man. And then I started thinking, and obviously it bothered me quite a bit. But then I slowly just started just accepting it, because, you know, I'm not the only one, because it's kind of it's a family thing, I guess. You know, my cousin's kind of dealing with it. My dad kind of had it when he was younger, I guess. I don't know. But so it's something that's completely out of my control. It just happens. There's people that are like in their 70s that still have like a full head of hair, like their hairline never went back. But I'm not even maybe a quarter through my life. Who knows? I might die tomorrow. Who knows? But I'm not even. I'm in my mid-20s, and I'm already starting to see, you know, effects of it. But it took me a long time to kind of get over it. And like I said, the biggest thing is just to embrace it. Embrace the things that you don't like, especially the things that you can't control, because I can't control the acne, I can't control my hairline. But on the other hand, there's a lot of things you can't control that could benefit, you know, your life. So I may not be able to control my acne, but I can control what I eat. I can control how many times I wash my face. I can control my hygiene. I can control how I take care of myself. So my biggest advice is just to embrace it, whatever it is, because we all have things that we don't like about ourselves, but we hide away from it because it's tough. It's tough to look at yourself in the mirror and not like certain things that you see. It's really tough, but you just need to embrace them. You need to embrace them for yourself, because it makes it so much easier to just embrace it. Like I said, especially when you can't control it, you know? So that's pretty much my message out there to anybody that's going through insecurities, because we all do. The sad thing in this world is that, you know, going through insecurities and mental health issues, a lot of people think it's a mental weakness to say you have a problem. A lot of people think it's you know, you're strong if you just ignore them, if you just kind of brush them under the rug and all that. I think it's the complete other way around. I think you're weak as fuck if you have problems but you just sweep it under the rug. That's the easy thing to do. The harder thing to do is to embrace it and tackle it head on. I can't talk. Head on. That is the strongest thing you can do. The hardest thing you can do is to actually tackle things head on, as opposed to sweeping under the rug, acting like nothing bothers me and you can't say shit to me, you can't bother me, blah blah blah. Well, we all know that's not true. But the sad thing is, in life, in this world today, it's seen as a mental weakness to be, you know, mentally weak in some areas, dealing with insecurities. So I think it's bullshit. I think you are extremely strong if you're able to just say, yeah, I have a fucking issue. I don't like what I see. I kind of want to do something about it. You know what I mean? That is extremely hard, extremely tough to come to that conclusion about yourself. So not to make this video super long, but I'm just saying, embrace your fucking insecurities. Embrace them. As hard as it is, obviously it's not a one-trick pony. You've got to, it's going to be a struggle. That's what life is. Life is always a struggle, no matter what you want to do in life, you know. But you just have to embrace it. Just embrace the insecurities, and nobody else can bother you, because it's like, hey Donovan, you have a receding hairline. I know. Hey Donovan, you have acne. I know. You know what I mean? It's just like, you embrace, like, yeah, I know, I see it every day. You know what I mean? So it's just embrace it. Embrace it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope this helped a little bit. You know, I'm always trying to send some positive messages out there. I say messages, I meant to say messages. Jesus Christ, it's getting late. I need to go to bed. But thank you guys for stopping by and, you know, watching this video. I hope it helped somebody out there. You guys have a good rest of your day or night whenever you're watching this video. Catch you guys next time. Peace.